welcome to day 114 of me trying to teach myself how to draw. Today was also day 21 of KSIM's character design bootcamp, and it was all about basic proportions of the human body. So basically, we've gone over the anatomy of all the different parts of the body: chest, back, legs, hands, everything, and now we are putting it all together. So he uses the 8-head method, which is great because I also use the 8-head method. The biggest difference between this video and other videos on drawing proportions of the human body is that he made the point of drawing things out first and then measuring, which his whole point with this is that it helps you A, train your eye, and B, when something is off, you can pull up these measurements or, have them in your head and say, okay, what is not right here? Because not every single body is going to follow these measurements exactly. In fact, I'm willing to bet no body follows these measurements exactly. They are base averages. But knowing them and using them can help you figure out what's wrong if you've drawn something out and you're like, something is not right here. My biggest beef, however, because we did front, side, and back view, is he did not go over width measurements, which is something I struggle with. As you can see here, all of my drawings today are too wide. I was able to eyeball where the knee should be, and the hip, and the torso, and the shoulder, and all of that fairly well. But everything I drew is just slightly too wide, or not so slightly too wide, and you can really tell. And so it stretches out the image and makes it look weird. So that is something that I need to focus on and really crack down on and start kind of measuring things, because clearly I'm not eyeballing it correctly. But B, it is something that I wish people went over more, because I know in these average measurements, from shoulder to shoulder, it's usually 2 widths of the head, or maybe 2.5. I don't remember, but that's my point. Everyone goes over lengthwise, where hips, knees, shoulders, all that goes, but widthwise is something that I feel like a lot of people skip on. So I'm going to need to go look up those measurements and do more practicing to try and not draw everything too wide. My other problem is using boxes. I need to stop using boxes for my bases. They always end up too wide and make things too boxy, as you can see here in this last picture. So more organic forms when building figures and figuring out what the proportions are width-wise for building the body is what I personally need to work on. But yeah, that is what I got done today. You can see here my warm-ups of 10 1-minute gesture drawings and my Bridgman studies that I do every day, and I will see you all next time.